Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to Frontliner YouTube channel. And as usual, I'm going to be your host, and thank you so much for your great support that you're showing me on this platform. And please kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel and like our videos if you are meeting this channel for the first time. Thank you so much for that great support. Now, my fellow Kenyans, allow me to begin this analysis by asking you a simple question. Which strategy can we use as the citizens in the Republic of Kenya to end illegal abduction, illegal arrest, and too much extrajudicial killings that is now rising in the Republic of Kenya each and every day just because the people of Kenyans are trying to speak up their minds? Because it is like that the government of William Samoei Ruto have already buried this issue of freedom of speech, freedom of expression in the Republic of Kenya. Yesterday in Embu, a boda rider was abducted. As I'm talking to you right now, a former KDF officer, Patrick Osoi, was abducted yesterday at night after speaking on the rise of too much extrajudicial killings that is happening in the Republic of Kenya each and every day, just because Kenyans are trying to speak up their minds concerning to the challenges that they are going through the government of President William Samoei Ruto. Which strategy can we use to end the illegal abduction and the illegal arrest, ladies and gentlemen? And before we proceed with this analysis, I want you to watch the current situation that is at Central Police Station, and also the video that led former KDF officer Patrick Osoi to be abducted by rogue Ruto police officers after trying to speak up the truth concerning to the challenges that the people of Kenyans are undergoing through this rogue Ruto regime. Watch the video.
Is that you should never, ever take commands that are unlawful. And in any case, if there is any officer, like you've seen, we are in conjunction right now, we are collaborating with Cop Shakul, we are collaborating with Avande Kimanthi, in a manner that any officer that will be dismissed from service due to circumstances of following or not following unlawful command, therefore, we are going to embrace them as a community, and we are going to reinstate them in the next year as we conduct our election. So, ladies and gentlemen, our officers in uniform, because you're not the enemy, the civilian and the citizen of this country, we have talked to them and we are telling them the police and the uniform people are not your enemy. Your enemies are those people who are in power, looting and fighting, making sure that we keep fighting so that they continue looting, they continue violating the rule of the law. So therefore, don't be intimidated by any command. If the command violates the Constitution, don't do it. And we will embrace you, we are going to support you, and we are going to make sure if you want to go back to your service once we take the government, in a democratic manner, we are going to reinstate you. And in any case, for the leaders who are just threatening Kenyans and telling them that they are going to steal elections or they are going to take the power by force, I want to remind them, I'm a special force trained soldier. I'm a National Intelligence Service trained soldier. What I can tell you, don't dare that route, because we know it the best. Thank you very much.
So that is what is happening in the Republic of Kenya. It is just 1.5 months When Albert Ojwang was arrested in Homa Bay while taking lunch with his family, then he was driven all along to Central Police Station after being tortured inside Karura Forest. Then later on, he was driven here in Nairobi inside Central Police Station cell where he met with his death after being tortured again for the second time. Hata hajamaliza, bado abduction inaenda. William Samoei Ruto and Raila Amolo Odinga signed an MOU that illegal abduction will never be witnessed. Illegal arrest will never be witnessed. Too much extrajudicial killings will never be witnessed under the broad-based government, under the MOU that they signed. But that one is not happening. The government of William Samoei Ruto is not following the MOU that they signed with opposition leaders under ODM. Because since that MOU was signed last year, many Kenyans have been killed illegally. I'm not afraid to say that. It is true. It is something that is being witnessed on the public domain. This issue of Kenyans being abducted illegally, arrested illegally, is still happening in the Republic of Kenya. Because 2 days ago, a Kenyan citizen was abducted in Tanzania and deported here in Kenya in the hands of rogue Ruto police officers after being tortured. After the abduction of Albert Ojwang, Boniface Kariuki was shooted with a live bullet during the Gen Z protest, who was just selling a mask vendor. Ule ameshazikwa. Kwani when will the government of William Samoei Ruto realize that enough is enough? How many are they going to abduct illegally? How many are they going to arrest illegally? How many are they going to kill illegally so that they can say that enough is enough? Yani, a week or a day or a month cannot end in the Republic of Kenya without a Kenyan citizen being harassed, being abducted illegally, being tortured illegally, just because they are trying to speak up their minds. Which government is this, ladies and gentlemen? And we need to begin that this is their first time. This is their first term in the office. And they are planning to return back to the office again in the next general election in 2027. So just tell me what they are going to do. Because from 2027, hakuna kazi yenye watakuwa wanafanya, because watakuwa wanajua wanaacha uongozi, watakuwa wanatoka katika mamlakani. They will be leaving the office in 2032. So the work is still on the hands of the people of Kenyans to decide on whether they need change in the Republic of Kenya. And that change can only come here in Kenya when we vote responsibly in the next general election by choosing leaders but not politicians. Because here in Kenya, we are having so many politicians with zero leadership under their watch. But whenever they are trying to look for those offices, they normally lie to the people of Kenya that, oh, if you elect me, I will do this and do this. If you elect me, you will enjoy my leadership. Oh, nini. Mkisha wachagua tu hivi wakuwe sworn in parliament, ama huko state house, they normally forget about the reason why we given them a job, the reason why we voted for them. Then they start serving the interests of the government, but they normally forget that sisi kama wa Kenya, we are the people who voted for them. We are the people who make them to be there. We are the reason why they are earning their salaries each and every time. Because nowadays, the President of the Republic of Kenya, William Samoei Ruto, have captured everything. The President have captured Parliament. The President have captured courts. The President have captured State House. Everything is being run under the watch of President William Samoei Ruto, but not under the people that he have employed to run those different offices. Everything in the Republic of Kenya have been captured, and that is the reason why Kenya is not moving on a good direction. The police officers are being misused into the political affairs. The Kenya Kwanza government is now misusing police officers into their own political affairs to help them campaign in the next general election by silencing leaders, abducting Kenyans that are trying to speak up their minds each and every day just because they are afraid of one-term narrative. You know that right now, echoes of one-term narrative have stormed every corner in the Republic of Kenya, and it is not that opposition leaders are the people that are trying to speak up their minds, that are trying to chant Ruto must go one term each and every time. No. The people of Kenyans are the people that are inciting this issue of one term each and every day. So opposition leaders are just using that slogan to campaign against the government of William Samoei Ruto. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, and may God bless you. See you in the next video.